lashes and diamonds, ATM machine. Buy myself all of my favorite thing. What? Never seen people wear mascara before? Assalamualaikum. Good morning. My name is Hafizatu Sufia Yaakob. And today I would like to talk about makeup and personal self-grooming. It's not a feminine thing. It is a universal thing. We saw a few days ago that the Ministry of Women, Family and Community has released a PSA on tips to encourage women to wear office wear and makeup at home during Malaysian Control Movement Order on 18 March of 2020. However, that particular ads caused rage among Malaysians and all over the world as it deemed as sexist. Personally, I agree because you why we should focus on women alone to look good at home. To be honest, I personally think everyone, especially those who work from home during this crisis, should look good, professional, and use makeup to achieve that look regardless of your gender. However, our society deem makeup as something that is feminine, and if you use it, you are be labeled as gay or drag, and it become an excuse for men to not use makeup and not to practice a good self-grooming and take care of themselves. It's not even weird because since the dark age, makeup has been deemed to be related to witchcraft and deceiving men, and that is because the rise of Christianity at the time, which is not even weird that God gave payback by Black Plague. Women at the time, they have to resort to use natural resources such as beetroot juice to add tint on their face, or pinching their necks just to give some sort of color, which is terrible because they want to have the ethereal look, but the hygiene at the time is terrible because they don't bathe every day and they don't do it regularly. However, back in the ancient Egypt, both men and women actually used makeup as status symbol. The more elaborate your makeup, the more powerful the person is. So it's not surprising to see if the pharaoh is the most fabulous person on Egypt, as he is the most powerful person in charge. So how do we change that kind of perspective? Well, luckily, in the 21st century, makeup slowly be seen acceptable. So how do we change that kind of perspective? Well, luckily, in the 21st century, makeup slowly be seen acceptable to be used, especially with the rise of movie industry. The usage of makeup is in demand. Since in the camera, you have to use it to cover your flaws and enhance certain feature, as in certain lighting the features such as the nose could not be seen. And in the 21st century, we see the K-pop culture, especially K-pop boy band, embrace the wonders of makeup. However, our society find it very off-putting and feminine because of their pretty boy looks. However, not all K-pop bands receive such treatment, such as Big Bang, as their music videos does embrace the hyper masculinity vibe. The thing is, they also use makeup to enhance their hyper masculinity looks. His look, he used natural neutral tone color to highlight his eye by elongating, by darkening around the lids, especially around this area, around the lower the eyelid area, to give that sultry, sharp look, and blend it with some chocolate color to make it seem seamless with the skin tone. It may not be obvious, but the thing is, it gave that kind of intimidating, sultry, bad boy look that women all over the world loved. And it also, by using lipstick or chapstick, color changing chapstick, you could actually help to hide the fact that if you have darkened lips from the days of smoking, or you just want to have that pink, fresh, healthy looks, just put on some pink tone lipstick to give that sort of color. The thing is, even our favorite characters in superheroes movies, such as the Winter Soldier from Marvel Cinematic Universe, achieve his intimidating, crazed, brainwashed assassin looks by using black eyeshadow and smudge it all around his eye area. The emphasization of eye is very important, as we we human look into the eye to communicate, to understand the depth of a person's heart. That's why the eye is the window of the soul. By smudging the eyeshadow, it gave that dangerous, villainous look, when the fact that the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, is actually a good person. And especially during this MCO, for people who like to prank, but in the same time you want to do community service, you could use special effect makeup to embody the dark spirit of Pocong and Pontianak to scare the people who don't listen to our government suggestion to stay at home during this MCO movement. And for some of us who like to prank people but still want to do good and community service, you could cosplay as Pocong and Pontianak and use special effects makeup to embody their dark spirits. And you could use it to genuinely scare people who still going out during this movement. And you're also helping our frontliner to fight, to to flatten the curves of the spread of coronavirus. Just remember to remove your makeup before you enter your house, in case you don't want to give your parents heart attacks or scare your children to death. Makeup and self-grooming isn't just for a woman to look good and feel good about themselves. It is for everyone to enjoy. What makeup might be a layer of product to enhance someone's look. It helps to increase self-confidence and love, and help you to accept your own body. I know it seems ridiculous, as I personally felt like that whenever I put on a little bit of lipstick, and it helps me to give strength to face the day. Tips on how to do masculine man makeup by professional makeup artists could be found on Wayne Goss YouTube channel on how to do male makeup, or Lisa Eldridge YouTube channel on how to do masculine makeup. So during the self-quarantine time, you should start your makeup and self-grooming day so you could be a new and better person after this whole crisis is over. So that's all for today. Assalamualaikum and bye-bye. Motherfucker. However, due to that excuse, due to that society, due to society view on men using makeup, some men use that excuse to not wear makeup and to not practice good personal grooming, as they deem it very feminine to be peculiar on your looks. It's not even surprising because back in the dark age where Christianity is rising, makeup be deemed as witchcraft and deceiving. So women at the time, they have to sneak their way to use makeup by using natural resources such as beetroot juice to give some sort of tint on their lips or pinching their cheeks. It must have been very dreadful because the looks at the time are ethereal looks, and they have very bad hygiene because they don't bathe regularly. However, during the time of ancient Egypt, both men and women actually used makeup as status symbol. The more elaborate the style, the more powerful the person is. So it's not even surprising if the pharaoh is the most fabulous person on Egypt, as he is the most powerful person in charge, and with the whole son of God persona, he has to look greater than life. However, in modern world, in mod, however, in modern times, the rise of silent movies in the however, in modern times, makeup slowly rising due to the rise of silent movie in the early 20th century. And it still holds stigma to be feminine, as it has association with femininity, homosexual, drag community, and thus the usage of makeup seems very unmasculine for men to use so.